So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dewsbury Hall. Jackson with... Can he finish? Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Colwell does well to get it back. Fernandez. And the ball's a good one here. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Dewsbury Hall. Pedro Neto. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Dewsbury Hall.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys.
Sancho! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins and the timing of his run then was ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Valverde. Valverde! That was superb goalkeeping.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Traumeri. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Decent progress down the left. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jackson. Oh, that's well spotted. Alaba. Good driving run. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he finish? He has done it! Into the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Caicedo. Cucurella. Fernandez. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rudiger. It's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Played back in. Oh, great play! Dewsbury Hall succumbs to the pressure, and that's gone loose. Valverde. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
James. Adrabayo. And Caicedo. Now it's Sancho. Cucurella. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into...
Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.115
now
spettatori.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fernandez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not the most accurate pass. Jackson. Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vinicius Junior, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's had it nicked away. Dewsbury Hall bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Rodrigo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Jackson.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cucurella. Sancho. Cucurella. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Caicedo. He came in hard, very hard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Alaba. I think we're just about done here. And here's Mbappe.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Fernandes. And reclaimed it in a trice.
There they go, hunting again.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fernandes. Great position here. He's dealt with that really well. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Bellingham voted man of the match and So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. And if you did just miss it, we are... He's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gonzalez. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely spread. Front-footed pressing going on here. Gonzalez. And here's Bernardo Silva. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Bernardo Silva. Gonzalez. Here it is. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bernardo Silva. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. Thinks one through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Stones.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Can he put it away? He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham. Chouameni. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Half an hour played now. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gonzalez. Stones. Akanji. And back to the keeper they go. Ederson. And Vardiol. Rodri. Now Foden. That has been cut short. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Bellingham. And they win it back again.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Foden. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bernardo Silva.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gonzalez. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Played out to the right. Akanji. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Akanji with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Alexander-Arnold, Rodrigo, decent hit! Goal! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Stones. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Pass is just off target. Ake. Stones.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Rodri. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Haaland. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Here's Rodri. Ruben Dias. That could spell trouble. Big chance! Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, played right into his path. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. And he's going direct. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Always onto this. Mbappe. Haaland. He's had it nicked away. Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Rodrigo. Stones. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well played. Vardio. Mbappe with a definite foul there. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid now find themselves down to 9 men.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Rodri. Cherki. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So now the difference is 3. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Vinicius Junior.
In acres of space out wide.
Il quarto gol indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Cherky, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Rodrigo. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Over to the left, and he's cut it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? It is a truly passionate scene here, always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gol! segnato al sesto minuto.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jota. Liverpool are looking to break at pace, and he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save by David Raya! Van Dijk. And Robertson. Partey.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Szoboszlai. Elliott.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's fabulous! Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Elliott. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Partey.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Elliott! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Elliott just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Timber. Now it's Rice. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. McAllister, distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Timber. Saka. For Rice. That's played into space. Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice. Timber. Not the most accurate pass. Diaz is in a really good position out wide. Saka. Gabriel. 15 minutes till half-time. And Gabriel. Saliba. Partey. Saliba. Gabriel. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Diaz. And he's had it nicked away. Saka succumbs to the pressure. What a throw in.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pass somewhat off target. Elliott. Jota. Jota unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gomez does well to get it back. Rice. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Havertz. Time and again they are repelled.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Partey. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Endo. And here's Jota.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Jota,
recupero.
brilliantly cut out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Diaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Saliba. Now Timber.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gomez. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Timber. Rice. Elliott with the foul. Jota has created one goal already. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Konate cuts it out.
Quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Throw in. Now it's Diogo Jota.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Gomez has it in a wide position. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. That's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well played and well cleared.
Elliott. Now this could be a chance. Jota! Has a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Partey.
Arsenal appear determined to play through the middle again.
Oh, they could be caught out here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. That's Partey. Rice. Nunez. Ødegaard. Ødegaard running with the ball. That's Partey. Now Timber. Saliba. Rice. And here's Saka.
Oh, really well played.
It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And he's had a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great pressure, plenty of it. Havertz. Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Lovely feet. Jones. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Diaz. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. McAllister going for goal! That was travelling. Pinches it off him. Diaz. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That is good strength. Now that's well seen too. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Ødegaard. So what can they make of this? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again.
Oh, shooting chance! Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Decent enough try. And here's Ramos. And here's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Conte. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. And that is expertly dealt with. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João Neves. Doué. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah,
Great hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, super ball. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Camavinga. Koundé. Doué. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Koundé. Camavinga. Hernandez. Konate. He's picked his way through. Fabian Ruiz. Some resolute defending there. And here's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Nice ball, and he's in here. Gonzalo Ramos! And more, and more, and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Doué puts his foot... Doué! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. Carvajal. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah.
He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 13.
Barcelona already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Balde, Dani Olmo, Balde, Carvajal, and Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. And no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Dani Olmo. Can he get onto this? Dani Olmo. It's run loose here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good strength. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. The referee's awarded a free kick. Araujo. Pedri. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Caught offside that time. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well read. And the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha.
Such good technique.
He's had it taken off him, and we have our very first corner. Rafinha plays it short. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. De Jong. Real chance! Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior, and the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And with that, the hat-trick, Camavinga! Well, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. And Araujo. Koundé. De Jong. Defending was strong and firm. Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here. And we've reached half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. So off we go once more.
Barcelona can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. Koundé. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, super ball! And that's a good ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Balde. Dani Olmo. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rudiger did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He's only too happy to take that back. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold gets a good foot in there. Now it's Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Bellingham, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's found him in space. He's got the shot away! Now it's Lewandowski. Could move up a gear here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham has got himself a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Madrid have... And he's let fly! Keeper always had the measure of that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Substitution.
Great defending, strong and determined. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he cuts out the supply. Araujo takes control of it and he's on the move. Brahim Diaz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Brahim Diaz.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! And it's Lewandowski. And the counter is on. Balde. Dani Olmo. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz is fouled. Koundé has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. 4 extra minutes added on. Brahim Diaz. Lovely ball. Vinicius Junior! Now the finish! Oh, what? That's another chance! No, it's wide. Rafinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.